Hello, everyone. Devi and I want to wish you a very, very happy Thanksgiving. We, at this time, are sitting in our little office in Pune, India. But Thanksgiving is, although an American holiday, it's a sentiment that should be felt by everyone. I think the sense of gratitude is probably the single most important attitude that you can have. To be thankful for what you have received, to be open in your heart, and to be sharing with others. Most of you know that the original Thanksgiving was at the very, very beginning of the Pilgrim's journey to America, where they were close to the edge of starvation. And the Indian tribes around them on the East Coast brought game and foods and had a big feast for them at the end of the harvest season. And it was a very, very important gesture. A gesture, I might add, that the world is badly in need of at this time. We need to reach out to other people, especially those people who are having a hard time. But we also need to have in our hearts a sense of thankfulness to the divine for everything that's provided for us. It's a shame, in a sense, that we have only this one day of Thanksgiving as an official holiday. But the sentiment of Thanksgiving should be in our hearts all the time. We should be thankful when we wake up in the morning. I had a sister who passed away, and she struggled throughout her adult life with debilities brought on by a stroke when she was relatively young. But I would call her from time to time and I would say, "How are you doing, Mary?" And she would say, "Oh, I'm very happy and very thankful. I woke up this morning and I took a deep breath and I said, I'm alive." And that sense of being thankful for the things that we normally just take for granted. Master said over and over again that we couldn't last a single minute without the grace of God that moves the blood through our bodies, makes our heart able to beat. All of those things are being done for us by the divine. And to, at least for this one day, to return the gratitude to the divine for not only what we have, but all of the love and all of the caring that allows us to carry on this beautiful life that we have. It's especially important for those of us who are seeking the light and trying to attune our lives with the will of God. It's especially important for us to be thankful, because if we who are children of the light can't remember to do this, we can't expect others to do so. So again, we want to wish you a very, very happy Thanksgiving. And I hope you feel the grace of God, not only on this day, but throughout the rest of this year and the rest of your life.
I also want to greet you and wish you a happy Thanksgiving. We're speaking to you as members of our virtual community, as members of our communities, actual communities in different locations throughout the world. And you know, just as in that original Thanksgiving that Jyotish was speaking of with the American Indians welcoming the pilgrims and making them feel a part of a family, really that's such an important part of Thanksgiving. And through Ananda's work globally, we are creating a worldwide spiritual family that welcomes everyone, regardless of national background or religion or race or anything that seems to separate people. But this is what Ananda has to offer. And we're so glad that you are a part, we're glad that you are a part of this wonderful family that opens its arms to every sincere person, because it's in this spirit of world brotherhood that Thanksgiving originated. And now, in the times in which we live, where people are divided against one another, where the tensions are mounting, how important it is, just those of us who are part of Ananda, we may not be many, but we are spiritually mighty, and that in that spiritual strength, we can reach out and create a family all over the world where people remember that we are put on this earth in a spirit of divine brotherhood and sisterhood. And so when we look to things we are thankful for me, one of the tops of the list is finding my guru, but second is finding my spiritual family. Because once you come into that orbit, you know that you will always have a friend. You will never be alone. You will never be in need. And so in this spirit, we ask you to look to other people who may, during this holiday season, particularly in the West, that look for people who are in need, who feel isolated. In California right now, we have so many people have lost their homes and are living in tents and evacuation centers, and who have lost everything. And so to reach out in any way that you can, Jyotish and I are donating a significant amount of our savings for the people who are fire victims. So we want you to live the spirit of generosity and kindness and an expansive embrace, and to be grateful not only for the good things, but also to be grateful for the tests God gives us, because it's through those as well. They are just as important for our spiritual growth. So we wish you a Thanksgiving season filled with blessings, but also with the awareness that we are part of a great family in God, and to draw others in need into that family, that they too may know that wonderful blessing of world brotherhood. God bless you.